Hello, grade 2. How are you today? Are you ready to study math again? Okay, if you are ready, please get your books, your pencil and eraser and your ruler. Okay, if you are ready, let's start. Welcome to online class Math 2. Okay, if you have Inside Out Math 2, let's use your book as your guidebook and we will answer later our math book. We are now in chapter 1, numbers to 1000. Okay, our subtopic today is about comparing and ordering numbers.
$432 and $824. The gator eats the one that's worth more. He looks at the place values from left to right. It's the greatest hundreds place, so he takes a big bite. The hungry alligator eats the number that is greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. 355 and 332. The gator needs to eat the one with the greater value. He looks at the place values from left to right. Five's the greatest tens place, so he takes a big bite. The hungry alligator eats the number that is greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. 145 and 149. The gator needs the greater value on the number line. He looks at the place values from left to right. Nine's the greatest ones place, so he takes a big bite. The hungry alligator eats the number that is greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. Now the numbers are the same on both sides. The gator wants to eat, but he can't decide. Neither is greater or less, it's a perfect tie. So the alligator writes an equal sign. The hungry alligator eats the number that is greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. The hungry alligator eats the number that is greater. The number that is least is never part of his feast. If there's a line underneath the greater than sign, greater than or equal to us have a sign is defined. I'll write a line underneath the less than sign, and less than or equal to is the name of the design.
Hi there. I'm an alligator, so let's keep this snappy. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you that the greater than symbol goes from big to small, and it's called the greater than symbol. The less than symbol goes from small to big, and it's called the less than symbol. The larger number always goes on the open side of the angle. For example, this reads as 50 is greater than 10. And this is read as 10 is less than 50.
Visit numberrock.com for exclusive content, lesson materials, and more. Thanks for watching.
Comparing and ordering numbers 1.4. Okay, we have here example number 4. Which of number is smaller, 329 or 361? Okay, if we will make a chart here, when the 100 are the same, we compare the tens. Okay, so we have here 329. Okay, we have hundreds, tens, and ones. Hundreds, we have 3. Tens, we have 2, 1 and 2. Ones, we have 9. And next here, 361, we have 100, tens, and ones. Okay, we have hundreds is 3. We have tens is 6. And ones 1. We can compare if the number are same. They are same 300. But the tens are different. The tens here is 2. The tens here is 6. So which one is the smaller here? 2 or 6? So now we can see now the smaller is number 2. So obviously the answer is 329. Okay, here's the solution how we can get the answer. First, we compare the hundreds. Both number have 3 hundreds. Next, we compare the tens. 2 tens is smaller than 6 tens. So we can see greater means smaller than, or less than means smaller than. So 329 is smaller than 361. So we can also write this as 329 and 361. 361 is the smaller. Okay, we have here another example number 5. Compare the numbers 214, 158, and 327. Here are the solutions how we can get the answer. Okay, here we can make hundreds, we can make tens, and we can make ones. These are the number chart. Okay, the number chart of 214, we have 2, 1, and 4. We can compare the 100 first. So the 100 here is 2. Okay, the 100 here is 1, tens is 5 and 8. Then the 100 here is 3, tens, 2, and 7 ones. So we can compare the hundreds. We have 2, 1, and 3. Then the 200 and 100. So 214 is what? Greater than 158. So 300 is greater than 200. So 327 is greater than 214. So we can say that the greatest number is 327 and the smallest number is 158. So if we can recall, greater than means, this symbol means it is greater than. Do you understand? Very good. Okay, another example, how to compare and arrange the numbers. Okay, we have here Min, Ning, and Phi took part in strawberry picking competition. So Mint have 257, Ning have 181 strawberries, and Phi have 293 strawberries. Okay, what do you think who won the competition? Is it Mint, Ning, or Phi? Okay, here's the solutions. Okay, if we can arrange the number of the strawberries picked from the smallest to the greatest. Okay, 100, tens, and ones, the number chart is 2, 100, 5 tens, and 7 ones. Compare the 100 first. If we compare the 100 is 2. Okay, so 2 is 100. Okay, 100 are 1, tens is 5, and ones is 8. 100 is what? Less than 200. So 181 is the smallest. So here we have 200s, 9 tens, and 3 ones. If we compare 257 and 293, 5 tens and 9 ones, it means 9 is the greatest. So 257 is the smaller than 293. So if we can see here, 181, 257, 293, these are the arranged from the smallest going to the greatest. So 5 came in first place. So 5 won in the competition. Do you understand? Very good. So here you will learn how to compare the numbers starts from 100, tens, and ones. Okay, let's try if you can learn and know how to arrange the number in order. Number 1, this is not in your book. This is only exercise. If you can arrange the number according to our lesson today. Number 1, arrange this number in order. Begin with the smallest. So A here, I write already. We have 244, 309, and 182. The smallest here is 182. Next is 244. Next is 309. 309 is the greatest. So if we arrange from the smallest going to the greatest. Okay, can you arrange letter B? 485, 748, 748, and 480. Which number is the smallest? Can you answer? The smallest is 480. Very good. Next is 485, correct? And 748. So the answer is 480, 485, 748. From smallest going to the greatest. Very good, student. Number 2. Arrange this number in order. Begin with the greatest. Okay, now we will now arrange the number into greatest number. A, we have 673, 598, and 679. So which one is the greatest here? So I write already. 679 is the greatest. Going to the smallest, we have 673 and 598 is the smallest. Greatest going to the smallest number. Okay, student, can you answer? Letter B. Which number start from the greatest going to the smallest number? Okay, we have 71, 235, and 167. Which one is the smallest, greatest number? The greatest number is, very good, 235 is the greatest number. Next is 167, very good. Next is 71, correct. So the answer is from the greatest: 235, 235, 167, and 71. Very good. So now you know how to arrange the number. Begin with the smallest and begin with the greatest. And know which one is the greatest number, and we learn which one is the smallest number. Okay, if you are ready, let's go to your WB worksheet number 1.4. Okay, in your book, let's answer 1.4, comparing and ordering numbers. Number 1, color. Okay, what do you mean by color? We will color. Get your pencil color. Let's color. Color the greater number. Okay, which number is the greater here? Let's color any color you like. Is it 421 or 112? Which one here, letter A, is the greater number? You color. Example, the greater number here is 421. So we will color 421. Any color you like, okay? Letter B, 722 and 769. Which of these are the greater number? 722 or 769? You color the greater number. Letter C, which of these numbers are the greater number? 340 or 348? Very good. Let's go to number 2. Let's color the small number. Okay, number 2 is, we will color the small number. A, which of these are small number? 140 or 410? Color only one, huh? 140 is the smaller number, so we will color 140. Any color you like. Letter B, 581, 587. Which number is the smaller number here? 581, 587. Letter C, 674, 635. Which of this number is the smaller number? Color the smaller number. Very good. Number 3. Here. Fill in the boxes with the greater or the lesser. Okay. Just put this symbol. Which of the boxes is the greater number? Example. Okay, 313 and 621. 621 is the greatest number. 621 is the big number. So I will put like this. Okay, so I'll answer A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Letter B, which one is the greatest number here? Greater number. 189 or 145? Write the symbol here. With letter C, 564, 561. Which one is the greater number here? D, 257, 287. E, 692, 860. Which one is the greater number? F, 730, 136, X 648. Which one is the greater here? G, 426, 477. Which one is the greater here? And letter H, 945 and 949. Which one is the greater here? Very good. And let's go to number 4. Okay, Dow has 596 blue beads and 469 green beads and 639 red beads. So the question, letter A, which color bead did she have of the most? When you say most, has the greatest number of beads. So the greatest the greatest numbers of beads is what? The red beads. When I say greatest, most is the greatest. We have red beads because red beads is 639. How about letter B? Which colored bead did she have the least? When I say least, means the smallest number or small number. Is it blue beads or green beads? Which one here is the least of? When you say least of, the least, the smallest color of the beads. Blue beads or green beads? Write your answer here. Number 12. Okay, let's tick the set of that show the number arranged from the smallest to the greatest. Can you find? Okay, we have two answer in number 5. Two answer. So I tick this one is the smallest going to the greatest. Smallest is 981, 987, and 997. Smallest going to the biggest. Smallest going to the greatest. So I tick. So here, which of the here is the smallest going to the greatest? Tick only one. Smallest to the greatest. Tick 1 here. Okay, number 6. Tick the set that show number arranged from the greatest to the smallest. So here, okay, we have the greatest, the big number going to the smallest. 179, 150, and 104. Tick. So here, we have another answer. Which of these set is the greatest to the smallest? This one? This one or this one? Smallest, greatest to the smallest. Look carefully. Look at the number. Which one is the greatest big number going to the small? So number 5, we have 2 answer, 2 tick. And number 6, we have 2 tick. And number 7, arrange this number in order. Begin with the smallest. So arrange the number small going to big. Okay, we have 194, 253, and 102. 102 is the smallest. Next is 194 and 253. Small going to big. So letter B and C, can you arrange which number is small going to big number? Small going to big number. Smallest going to the greatest number. B and C. Number 8. Arrange this number in order. Begin with the greatest. Now, greatest, number 8. We have 260, 379, and 314. 379 is the greatest, means big number. So, next is 314. 260 is the smallest number. So, number 8. Arrange the number, begin with the greatest, big number, and the smallest, going to small, big going to small. Answer letter B and C. Which number is the greatest going to small? Greatest going to smallest. And number 7 is smallest going to biggest. Smallest going to greatest. You understand? Very good. Just complete the answer until number 8. Thank you, grade 2, for learning online class, for studying, comparing, and ordering numbers. I hope you learn a lot how to compare the small from the smallest and from the greatest number. From the greatest number going to the smallest number. Okay, goodbye. See you again next time.